Let's imagine that we went for a coffee. I'm your astrology friend, and you are asking me, Yoshi, what's going on with this North Node, South Node in my birth chart? I heard that they are important, but I have no idea even why. I'm so glad that you asked. This is not a basic astrology, and exploring it can truly change your life. Let's begin. Then, North Node is your life purpose. South Node are things which you were born with, some your natural skills. Some astrologers would talk about your past life experience. I prefer to talk about the natural abilities you were born with, and they are very visible, especially during your childhood. When we are talking about North Node, I'm talking about life purpose, I'm not talking about destiny. And again, other astrological schools like Vedic astrology, they would talk a lot about karma, about destiny. I don't like that. I think because we are from Western culture, karma and destiny are a bit foreign concept to us, especially if you will look at them through this very intense lens that your life is like that because you did those things in your past lives. I don't really buy into it. I mention it to you because if you will go into exploring those subjects, sooner or later you would come across those concepts, and you can choose if it's for you, if it's not for you. It's definitely not for me. Then, not the destiny, but life purpose. Luckily, in astrology, I believe we don't have one placement which is talking about our life purpose, but is giving us some quite important direction for it. I like the image of the dragon as a visualization of what North Node and what South Node are. North Node will be the head of the dragon. South Node would be the body. Then North Node, the direction, very much into head, the craving to pursue something, to follow something, overthinking those things related to your zodiac sign, which is in this North Node. That's North Node, the head, the one which is hungry for something new. And the body, South Node, is more the instinct, which is not driven by the craving anymore. Behaviors which are coming out of the habit, some patterns of behaviors which you might be even not conscious of. And both of them, they have a good aspects because when we have North Node, we have this drive to follow something, to risk, to change, to go for those things, and we have this desire in us. And the shadow of it is we can be obsessed. We can just go without thinking. With the South Node, the good things are that we are just born with some abilities. It's like that we are good at something, and sometimes we even don't know that because it's coming so easily to us. It's also this grounding energy that when you are looking for some type of comfort in your life, you will be probably reaching for more South Node behaviors. What's the shadow of it? If you will stay just in your South Node behaviors, then you will not experience so much satisfaction from your life because you'll be just repeating what is well known for you. Other thing is that people around you, especially those one who knows you since childhood, they very often will project on you that you should behave those ways which are like so easy for you. And to don't talk only about this like concept of North Node, South Node, I will be giving you an example. Let's say your North Node is in Pisces, your South Node is in Virgo, because always those zodiac are opposite zodiac signs, but they are part of one story, just from the different perspective. When your North Node is in Pisces, the part of your life purpose is to connect more to your intuition, is to be more go with the flow energy, to have more compassion, to pursue some art, some healing, depends. And your South Node in Virgo, good aspects of it is that you are very often really good with the routine. with creating some type of the organization life, you know, like being this organized person. Also is the understanding that we need to take care of our body, of the daily chores, all of those things. And they seem quite opposite to each other because they are. But when we embody both of them, then we have the whole picture. And here I want to tell you why I'm talking about embodying both of them. Because something which truly annoys me, and I can tell you as my friend, is people, not people who are learning astrology and they are just, you know, they are treated as a hobby, but people who are taking money for astrological readings. And I met one person in my life who is doing it, who is taking money for astrological readings, and they are saying, you just need to leave your south node behind. You just need to get rid of those behaviors. It's not true. It's non-respectful astrology school or would not say that. We are not leaving our south node behind. Absolutely not. This is misconception. If you will look for information about it, you might come across it. It's not true. We are using our natural abilities to our advantage, but we are not staying stuck in them. Then if you would ever have a reading with an astrologer who would tell you that you just need to leave those tendencies behind, ask for your money back. I'm not kidding. Like, it's such a superficial way of seeing north node and south node. To go only into direction of your north node, let's say Pisces, it would be not having the grounding body, not having a knowledge which can serve you in the best way and which can give you some type of comfort when you are pursuing things which are actually difficult for you because you're doing something new. Then why I think, from experience of my own life and from experience of my clients, why north node and south node are so important to understand, and not only the zodiac sign they are in, but also in which houses they are. Because when you have an idea about your life purpose, what your life purpose could be with the Pisces, it could be creating something, or it could be just how you navigate yourself in life, that you are way more connected to invisible forces than other people are. It's just easier to see those things in your life. If you read about it or listen about it, then you can recognize that actually I'm an artist. No one would ever think, I'm not talking about myself, but actually I could say about myself. You might recognize things which are in you just by seeing them being explained somewhere. It's like activation code for you. That's the life purpose part. And I have actually, people love to ask about their life purpose. This is one of the questions which I, over the years of working as an astrologer, I got a lot. What is my life purpose? That would be one of the possible direction for you, something which will open a little bit more. Then when I think about the south node, I love it because it's showing the unhealthy pattern of behavior too. Especially in the moments when you are stressed, when you are in some difficult situation, let's say your work is not satisfying, your relationship is not satisfying or is causing you like a really real trouble, you might reach to the behaviors which are just not good for you. And when you will read about them, when you will learn about them, then you can recognize them quicker and snap out of them. Honestly, sometimes it's that simple. With your, let's say, with your south node in Virgo, that would be being overly controlling, being overly perfectionistic, trying to schedule everything, organize everything, thinking that if you will behave perfectly, then the outcome will be perfect. And life doesn't work this way, especially when you have your south node in Virgo and north node in Pisces. You need to learn how to let go, how to act according to what's important to you, but not being overly controlling about the result. This is why north node and south node are such a beautiful part of the life journey to learn about them. I spent really big chunk of my astrology education learning about myself through the lens of my north node and south node. I will link you a book which helped me to truly connect with this knowledge, because you can, of course, read about zodiac sign and about their shadow aspect too, because this is important when we are talking about shadow aspect of the Pisces in North Node. It would be also addictions, being delusional, being too much in like dreamy world, not being grounded at all. If you want to just have the general understanding, read about the zodiac sign which is in your North Node, read about their higher expression and read about their shadow expression, and then you will grasp the concept of what's going on. And the same for the South Node. But remember the balance between it. We pursue this, but this one is also important. We are just not staying stuck here. But if you will just read those like very brief informations that might not activate anything in you. The book which I link, it's not mine yet. I didn't write an astrological book yet, but this one is way deeper. You can go and read and come back. I read those descriptions of my own notes many times, and then you can, after this, read about the houses. We will talk about the houses next time, because they are changing in which aspects of your life actually those North Node, South Node things are happening. And it's, if you would feel that you cannot connect with something which is explained as to your life purpose there, because I want to just make it clear, it's not your destiny. You don't need to pursue it, but it's supposed to activate something in you which is already there. Astrology shouldn't tell you things which are not yours, and then you'll be like, oh, maybe this is right. No, it should be more like the help you to recognize what's already there and name it and give some words, activate the thing. If you feel like it's really not speaking to me, maybe you have some really hard aspect between your North Node and anything else in your birth chart. But for this, if you want to understand it, I would suggest an astrological reading. If you would like to have a reading with me, of course, the description is below. We can focus only on the North Node and South Node. It's a beautiful journey to have, which can help you to change your life. It truly changed my life. I would never think how much this placement can have an influence over people if you will truly connect to it. Because I also heard from people who try to study it by themselves that they read it and they didn't get it, which I understand, because it's not basic astrology, it's way bigger astrology. Then I think that's the most important thing. To don't go crazy into the idea that you need to do everything with your North Node and just leave your South Node behind. Use your natural skills. And I think what's really cool to know is that people will project on you. And you can recognize it in your childhood or even right now. If you have the South Node in Virgo, then very often people would see this organized person who can be so high function in not functional world, and they would expect them to take charge of the things and very often sacrifice themselves. It's so much about sacrificing yourself with North Node in Pisces and South Node in Virgo. If you can see what people are projecting on you with their expectations, how you're supposed to behave, what to do for them, it's so much easier to don't fall in the trap of fulfilling other people's expectation and just not following your own dreams. So much easier, less guilt behind it, because you see that it is a part of the dynamic which we are playing. Thank you for having a coffee. I drank my coffee in the beginning. And by the way, I'm in Cambodia, where I live right now, and this is a happiness resort. I think the name is a bit different, but this is how I call it. And yeah, I'm coming here very often. I want to say that I was always asking for Americano, espresso, and they were making it in regular cup until they didn't buy me an espresso cup. I just wanted to say that living in a place like here feels like I'm having an influence. Because it's like coffee with a friend. This is why I can have a bit more fun with the situation. But anyway, explore your north node, explore your south node, look at the houses, and embody this knowledge, because astrology never should be just about the knowledge, about gaining more information. It should be about living your life to the fullest expression of who you are. And one more thing with north node and south node, like everything in astrology, because it has a high expression, shadow expression, and here also we have this polarity. You might have a time, and I had it, when you're going full on into the north node, you're just like so focused on it, and then you're like, whoa, this is not really comfortable, and then you're coming back very much to your south node behavior. Not only those unhealthy one, but maybe those comforting one. This is very normal in astrology. Not only, but I'm talking about astrology, to go here and there to find something which is like more like here, and then swing back maybe again and again. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Remember to like and subscribe, and share with me, what is your south node, what is your north node, because you know what, I might go for a coffee with you and talk more about your north node, south node, and you will have this type of understanding. Anyway, thank you. Bye.